about 4,000 years ago.
A mere human dares to? What exactly are you?
Haven't you heard of me? The apostle of justice who fights against the horde of evil that brought disorder to this world. That's me, humanity's strongest 9-star great mage, Lucas Trauman.
How dare a measly human rival against us?
What an outdated mindset. When someone like me achieves everything he wanted to accomplish, he starts wanting to help out the world. It's called volunteering.
Ha! A petty human thinks he can win against us?
Indeed, that's what I think. Am I wrong? Humans aren't as weak as you think.
Your ego is quite extreme, Lucas Trauman.
Huh? What the? Ah!
We are the laws of this world, and the existence who manages chaos.
Huh?
Demigod. The existence you humans praise and applaud as God.
I've never applauded nor praised you.
Your actions that have disturbed the long-established order and laws will be tolerated no more.
Order and laws? Don't make me laugh. Will a world with those be in a state like this?
Your skills have greatly surpassed the level of humans, but in the end, a human is simply a human.
Huh? Ah! I can't gather any mana.
The sin of opposing God. That which is not permitted to humans. A deadly sin. As you bathe in the absolute darkness of the abyss, you shall doubt endlessly.
Ah!
Doubt and doubt and doubt again. Eventually you shall doubt your own existence. Return to the void, befriend the eternal suffering, and regret your existence. What befalls upon the humans who defy God is my very own punishment.
Ah! Present day. Do you think we're beggars? Why do you walk around with this worthless amount of money? I pity the pockets of the reputable Blake House's third son. They're so empty. Well, what's the point of being the third son of the prestigious Blake House? Unlike your respectable siblings, you're just some talentless trash. But I like you the way you are. Ouch! No matter how much you're insulted for being the crappy disgrace of the famous family, or the worst student in the academy's history, you don't die. If I were you, I would have kicked the bucket ages ago.
That jerk really doesn't.
But what I like the most about you is that I don't get sick of punching you over and over again. It's just perfect for me. Please. Stop. Remember the practical magic class tomorrow afternoon? You were paired with me. Don't worry, I'll be gentle. You know how nice I am, right? Instead, I'll make it a day you'll always remember until your death. Because from tomorrow onwards, you won't be able to walk properly. Don't wander around and head home early. You need to sleep well so that we can have fun tomorrow. I love the sensation when I punch him. It's amazing. I want to be stronger. Did I just hear something? A hallucination. Oh well. It's about time I lost my mind. How long has it been? A few hundred years? No, maybe a few thousand. The punishment for defying God. Is this fear I feel? I want to be stronger. Maybe it was my subconscious and not a hallucination. I had no idea that I was such a weak human. Huh? Father, what did you just...
I said you are to disappear from my life. I cannot overlook the fact that you dirty our family's honor anymore.
Is it truly a sin to be weak?
Enough. You are not permitted to ask that question again. The Blake House does not accept individuals who are incapable of getting stronger. Frey, you have never existed in my life. I have never appeared in your life either.
Frey's house. Suicide. I never knew death was this terrifying.
Doubt and doubt and doubt again. Eventually, you shall doubt your own existence.
Shut up! God? What is God? Order? Laws? Do you actually fancy this absurd and nonsensical world that much? I see. Now I understand why this world is so hideous and who keeps messing with it. I also understand why I absolutely cannot give up. Demigod! I'll endure this hellish place for as long as possible, if it's to punch your face. What's this? Let's die. Let's just die instead. Who is this? Who is entering my consciousness like this? I don't blame anyone. Huh? It's only natural that birds that can't fly will get killed first. You. Just what? It's all my fault. I was the one born without wings. It's my fault I can't get stronger. Is that actually true?
Jeez, that useless guy.
Is he actually part of the Blake House? The disgrace of West Rod Academy. Why don't you drop dead? If I were you, I would have kicked the bucket ages ago. Don't make me laugh. Who are you to judge me? The seal is being released. How did this happen? As soon as that child entered my consciousness, it was like warm sun rays shone down on me. If I can be reborn someday, then I hope I'll be able to leap off the ground and fly up to the highest place in existence and watch down upon the world from above. I hope I'll have powerful and mighty wings. I'm finally back. 4,000 years. That was long. Frey Blake, the world's weakest human. I am Lucas Trauman, the world's strongest mage. Or so I was. From now on, you are me, and I am you. Since you gave me freedom, I shall give you wings. Demigod, the one hailed as God. Just you wait. It won't take long. I'll definitely get back at you. See you soon, Demigod. I can't use all my powers in Frey's body. I must first muster the lacking energy and fortify my foundation so that I can collect mana. To fight against Demigod, I need to recover my original strength as fast as possible. No, I need to be even stronger than I was before. Don't be hasty. It's the chance I got after waiting for 4,000 years. Discard your urge and quell your rage. For now, I should do what I can for now. It appears that I have reached 5-star with this. The impurities that have accumulated within Frey's body. I need to get them out. I need to vomit it all, to the last drop.
David, how come you're here so early today?
Hey, Jack. I was so excited for today's class that I couldn't wait.
To destroy Frey? Be nice. Don't injure that fragile body of his too much.
Then why did you hit him that hard yesterday?
Now that I think about it, I saw him when I went to the infirmary yesterday. He had lots of sleeping pills with him as he ran away.
Sleeping pills?
Looks like he was planning to off himself because of you.
Hey, you really think that moron will do it?
Wanna bet?
10 lunch tickets. Call? Man, just how much did I vomit? Was all this inside this young boy's body? Looks like you've had your fair share of troubles. Not as much as me, though. I'm starving. Westrot Academy, trainee canteen. What's with him? Did he starve for an entire week or what?
Whoa, delicious.
They make great soup. Amazing. Since I haven't eaten in 4,000 years, everything tastes delicious. He's Frey Blake, right? Nah, there's no way. It's melting in my mouth. Am I supposed to go to class with these kids at my age? 50 plus 4,000 years? Goodness. I have no choice. I can't make up for the gap of 4,000 years with Frey's knowledge alone. I need to learn how the world functions these days. That way. Don't rush this. Great! 10 lunch tickets!
Dang it! Why can't that trash even take himself out properly?
That's right. How many times have I told you to bet correctly?
Man, I'm pissed now.
Finally here, buddy? Buddy?
Oi, Frey! Give me 10 lunch tickets. I lost my tickets because of you, you know. That's why you should pay me back.
Who are you to hit my head like this? Is he a friend? Nope, probably not. No matter the era, there are always people like him. What the? Am I trembling right now? I'm trembling because of a dimwit like him?
Oi! My tickets!
Huh? What? Wasn't Frey in front of Jack just now? I'm not the only one who saw that, right? Oh, so it's them. The ones who made you give up on living.
Jeez, those eyes just... Huh?
What the? Why was he sent flying? What happened to him? He's unconscious. Gosh, so embarrassing. Why did I do that to a kid? Frey, this is a special service for you. I'm humanity's strongest great mage, Lucas. Wait, did that bastard Frey do that just now? There's no way he's capable of doing such things. What's with the uproar in here? Professor Dio! That's, Jack suddenly fainted. He's not moving anymore. These are traces of martial skills used with mana. There shouldn't be anyone this talented, even among the professors. Just who exactly?
Professor Dio left to take care of trainee Jack. So I, Professor Kevin, will supervise today's class. Trainee Jack is simply unconscious. His life is not at risk. They say that he should wake up this evening, so be at ease and focus on the class. Yum. This class's air is truly the best. There's a lot more female trainees in here, especially our cute and pretty Isabel. Frey.
Gosh, I really don't like Professor Kevin. That dirty pig starts grinning whenever he sees female students. Shush! Don't make eye contact or he'll target you.
How odd to see you here, Frey. Since when do you attend all your classes?
Frey, you brat. And here I thought you were studying properly from how delicate you looked.
He's sighing.
But you were ditching class? Please be lenient, Professor. Looks like I was busy.
What? Busy?
How sickening. It's because you would bully him whenever he came.
Oh, is that so? So, there are things more important than my class, you say?
Seems like that's the case. I'm at the age where children are sensitive to everything.
What's he talking about?
Hey, don't laugh. He'll target you.
I see. The age where you're sensitive to everything. You're right. I'm not a condescending professor who thinks that my classes should be the top priority. But I have a question, trainee Frey.
He got properly marked.
Poor him. You've been properly following the lesson's contents, right? Let's give you a quick quiz. If you are unable to answer even a single question, you will have to take responsibility for that defying attitude just now as a trainee of the academy. Now, the first question. Name 3 items that were used by the magic warrior king, Kasajin.
What did you just say? Did you say Kasajin? About 4,000 years ago. Do it moderately. You'll erase all the mountains at this rate. Will you look after the wild animals after they lose their homes? Lucas, it's been a long time. Kasajin. Geez, mate. Are you really going to train when a friend came to visit for the first time in years?
I've prepared tea. Drink.
That musclehead. How will you get married when all you can do is train?
You the same. You don't understand women's hearts either.
Huh? What's wrong with me? I don't have any problems, jerk.
Love and affection are evil thoughts. Perturb composure. Those who can't tame their desires won't be able to stand.
I got it, jerk. I've heard that so many times already. Go away. You stink.
A martial artist must see women as mere rocks. Magicians different.
great mage Lucas Trauman.
As long as she's pretty, I don't mind rocks.
Drink some tea.
What? Magic Warrior King Kasajin? Wow, you've succeeded in life, Kasajin. You've become famous after 4,000 years. You, a musclehead who couldn't do anything other than train.
Huh? What's wrong, Frey? Can't answer?
He's definitely screwed. How are we supposed to know something that isn't even clearly written in the records? That perv got excited and is trying to show off his knowledge. Apologies for intervening, Professor Kevin. But this trainee believes that the question you just asked isn't related to the subject history of magecraft that we have seen in class. Isabel? Why is she acting like that? What's with her? Despite her pretty appearance, she talks like a soldier.
Trainee Isabel.
Kasajin was a martial artist. He only used mana to enhance his physical body. Therefore, we cannot call him a magician.
Kasajin was not a magician, you say? Trainee Isabel, are you insulting all the practitioners who are training the magic warrior techniques?
I merely believe that it is an incorrect interpretation. Insulting.
I'm martial artist, not magician. Lucas, you insult me?
When I called him a magic warrior, he would fight me to the death. How funny.
Oh, looks like this'll be an interesting debate. What do you think? Do you want to have a debate in my laboratory? Just the two of us?
Please stop this.
I didn't think you would be this disrespectful. Then why don't you answer instead? 3 items used by the Magic Warrior King Kasajin.
The Tiger King's glove, the Giant's belt, the Gale necklace.
Huh?
Kasajin was a minimalist, so those were the only ones. I did tell him to pay more attention to fashion trends, but he didn't listen to me at all, especially that necklace. So old-fashioned. Jeez. What? Am I wrong?
You are correct.
All right! There's no way I'd be wrong. Frey, that guy, isn't he a bit odd today?
Yeah, he's very weird. However, trainee Isabel, I believe that you lack respect and manners. Follow me to my laboratory immediately.
Professor Kevin, do you know this? It's something the Magic Warrior King Kasajin used to say all the time. Feelings of love and affection are evil thoughts that can perturb a martial artist's composure. Martial artists must see women as mere rocks. Those who fall to their desires and forget their duties will not be able to stand straight on their feet, and will degrade into creatures worse than lowly beasts.
So, what are you saying?
Nothing. I was just repeating it. I was thinking that maybe Kasajin was wrong, seeing how you're standing there perfectly on your feet.
Frey Blake! Did you lose your mind after answering one question correctly? Let's see how long you can keep up that attitude. As I said earlier, if you get even a single question wrong, you will take responsibility as a trainee of the academy. Next question. He answered everything correctly? How can this be?
Even about the history of the Light Ages that most professors at the Academy don't know much about. Is he truly Frey Blake, the Academy's worst trainee? Oh, time for lunch. Professor, is there anything else you want to ask? Even though it's a fun quiz, I'm feeling hungry. How can such a young brat know so much about events from 4,000 years ago? Class has ended. Thank you for everything. Food. I'll eat a whole lot of food. Are you going for lunch? He ignored me? Geez, what? Why are you following me? I am also on my way for lunch. And why do you talk like that? It's weird. It is a family heritage. Please be understanding. Will you truly eat all this food by yourself? Try starving for 4,000 years. Each meal becomes a blessing afterwards. Thank you for the food. 4,000 years? May I ask what you are talking about? No need to know. Why have you been following me everywhere since earlier? Please don't misunderstand. There simply were not many empty seats. How are you so knowledgeable about the Light Ages? Light Ages? 4,000 years ago, the time when the four great masters were active. It was named like that as it was the era in history where magecraft was the most advanced and shone the brightest. Were you not aware? Jeez, good grief. To think that magecraft hasn't developed in 4,000 years, but actually regressed instead. Could it be that demigod intervened? The four great masters who brighten magecraft's history are the Magic Warrior King, Kasajin, the Great Sage, Schweizer Wilsman, the Black Witch, Iris Fizzfounder, and finally, the man hailed as the strongest mage and the man I aspired to rival, Lucas Trauman. He truly was a great and incredible master. If he were still alive, I am certain I would have asked for his hand in marriage. Huh? Why are you laughing? A little kid that has yet to fully grow up talking about marriage. What? What did you say? I'll accept your feelings, but kid, I'm not interested in children. This is discourteous. When have I asked for your hand in marriage? What kind of pairing is that? Isabel's eating lunch with Frey? She was chasing after him earlier. Really? The proud Isabel who always ranks in the Academy's top 2 was the one chasing? Even that infamous David gets rejected every day. Shush! David? We didn't mean it that way. That jerk is very annoying today. I'm talking about Professor Kevin's last question. Schweizer's 3 training methods. Oh, right. To that question, you answered assimilation, amplification, and battling. However, I had learned that Schweizer's training methods were only assimilation and amplification. Will you give me the honor of learning the battle method you mentioned? What stage are you at currently? I am a competent 3-star. Wow, aren't you talented? Being a 3-star at your age. I have noticed this earlier, but you talk like someone who has lived for a very long time. I've lived for a long time. Far too long. Are you not the same age as me? Well, yes and no. What do you mean? Whew, wow, I'm stuffed. Did you finish everything already? Take your time to eat. I'll take my leave now. Wait! You have yet to answer my question. What kind of method is battling exactly? Read books. What I have isn't knowledge, but experience. So my answers might be biased. Not knowledge, but experience? Just who are you? Today's class is a practical training session with one-on-one magic battles. For the sake of fairness, only one-star magic spells will be tolerated. Finally. Just what exactly does battling mean? Why is Isabel with that? Other than that, these will be real battles. You'll be held responsible for your own injuries. Therefore, trainees should get on stage expecting a real-life battle. That professor. Are you talking about Professor Jane? She's gorgeous. Excuse me? Are you in your right mind? You're talking about a professor in her 40s. Are you being serious? Yeah, just gorgeous. You should watch and learn. That is what a perfect woman's beauty looks like. Even your taste in women is old. First match, Trainee David and Trainee Frey.
How do you feel, buddy? The weight has been torturing me. I couldn't sleep last night from the excitement. Huh?
I now realize why I opened my eyes after my eternal slumber. Trainee Frey? It was all to meet you. Do not worry. Despite my appearance, my soul has lived longer than you have. What are you talking about? What do you think? Will you do me the honor of taking you out for dinner tonight? Return to your position. This is my last warning. Then what about this? If I win the match, allow me to take you out for dinner.
He's insane! That's hilarious! What'll you do? You, who casts 1-star spells at best, winning against the 3-star David?
All right. If you win, I'll treat you to dinner. That's a promise. What am I doing? I can't. You're embarrassing yourself. Calm down. Your heart shouldn't race because of a kid.
Are you crazy, Frey? I had no idea your tastes were like this. Or did you request her to cancel the match or something?
Cancel? Why would I?
Seems like you slept tight last night. Don't you understand your situation right now? Listen carefully. I'll start off by destroying your vocal cords. Afterwards, I'll slowly break your limbs one at a time. You won't be able to tap out nor cry out. It'll be very fun. I told you, right? That today would be the last day you'd walk properly.
I don't think there are any 1-star spells that can inflict that much damage, though.
It's 'cause I'm David. You'll see.
The match begins!
Stone Rage.
Stone Rage? He's gonna use that? Oh no. Professor Jane! Didn't you say that only 1-star spells could be used? He didn't break the rules. How can that spell not violate the rules?
This is something that only the direct successor of our family can use. Vision magic. It's a powerful spell, and if the conditions are fulfilled, even a 1-star magician can use it.
Vision magic is the same as the house symbol. And you're using that to bully people?
What's wrong? Scared?
Nah, not really. Magic missile. Yep. Good. That's a nice glow.
Magic missile? He's gonna face Stone Rage with a magic missile?
Well, it's the only spell Frey can use. Oh. My voice isn't coming out.
What a racket. I heard this was a C-class magic lesson for practical training, but using vision magic here without knowing how shameful that is. You're staining your family name, brat.
So, what were you saying earlier? Destroying the vocal cords? Then... Oh, I remember. Slowly breaking the limbs one at a time, right? Stop! I'm sorry! I was wrong! Please! Crap! My voice! Ah!
What's wrong? This was your plan, no? You're not feeling well?
This is too much. Professor Jane, we already have a winner. I request you bring this match to a halt. He still hasn't declared his defeat. But his voice! Trainee Isabel. Didn't I say so already? To fight the match while expecting a real battle. The road to become a mage isn't a road you can walk with half-hearted expectations, such as assuming the opponent will stop the fight when things get dangerous. Even though you love bullying me, I guess you don't like being on the receiving end. It's because of people like you going around calling themselves magicians that the world is in this state. You shouldn't be allowed to use magic for the rest of your life. That'll help society. Dude, I'm just kidding. Did you really think I'd break your limbs? You know I'm nice. I'll stop at your legs since I pity you. But, don't you have 2 legs? Magic missile.
What do you think that first year is? He's got decent skills.
Hey, did you hear? Frey the Trash had an overwhelming victory against David. Is that true?
A friend from the same class told me.
He was sent back to his family with destroyed legs and vocal cords. Isn't his future as a magician doomed? Well, you reap what you sow. Honestly, wasn't David a jerk?
The Academy's ambience is a lot better now.
But how did that trash win?
Something must have happened, right?
Hey, take a look! That's him! Did he sign a contract with the devil or what?
Are you Frey Blake?
Yeah?
Who are you? I'm a 4th-year trainee. My name is Dooman Milost.
Oh, so you're an upperclassman.
Frey Blake. Join us in the Trauman Rings.
Trauman.
Indeed. As a trainee of our academy, you must have heard of it, right? It's the assembly of trainees that represent Westrod Academy. Trauman Rings. It's not a gathering that just anyone can join. Only the trainees that we personally selected have access to it. This is the rune ring that proves your membership in the Trauman Rings. Isn't it cool? The ornament here is the master craftsman Proteus's handiwork. It's pure gold. It even leaves behind traces if you bite on it.
Can it be called an invasion of privacy if they use your name without your permission?
As long as you have this ring, you can just choose the job you want after you graduate. It basically means that you will never starve.
Oh, right. I don't have a family register in this era.
And that's not all. Don't be too shocked. The one who leads the Trauman Rings is the one and only.
I'm good.
Wait, what? Are you insane? It's the Trauman Rings! The Trauman Rings!
That's about enough, Dooman. It appears that we can't convince him this way.
Lord Parawan Jun! Greetings.
We've never met before, right, Trainee Frey? I am the manager of the Traumman Rings, Peruan Jun. Allow me to apologize in Doom's stead. However, I also wish to invite Trainee Frey to join the Traumman Rings.
Look at him. His composure is impressive for someone his age.
Geez, not interested. Nothing will change even if I join that group. I won't copyright my name, so have fun between yourselves.
That shameless bastard! Just who do you? Apologies.
I know I promised to treat you to dinner, but why is there one more mouth to feed?
See, I told you to leave. Put down your fork. Don't eat that.
Please don't mind me. I definitely did not follow the two of you because I was worried.
Oi, can't you just leave? There's a limit to how dense you can be.
No matter how much I searched, I didn't find any info on battling. What do you want me to do when even you're not teaching me?
Ugh.
I have no choice other than to follow you around until you do. Battling? Are you talking about Kasajin's training method? Does Professor Jane know as well? I've heard rumors of it in the Mage Institution. But no matter how much I looked through the records, I couldn't find it. Are you telling me that Trainee Frey knows of it? If you're not bluffing, I'd also like to hear more about it.
Instead of that, I can teach you more interesting things. What do you think? Can we continue this talk in your room?
Gosh, why am I reacting like this? To a trainee who's 20 years younger. It's like my body and mind are acting separately. Stop acting so shamelessly towards the professor!
You're still here? Jeez. Strange. If Demigod is fully governing this world, then I must be a thorn in his side. I was expecting him to have erased all traces of our existence. But even after 4,000 years, the information on Kasajin, Schweizer, Iris and me were barely distorted. How come? Does it mean that there are still people following our will and fighting out there? Isabel, I have a question. Who's the Academy's honcho?
Honcho? That's one childish word.
Who cares? The strongest person among the trainees, professors, and everyone else. Who is it?
Even though you never answer my question.
I'll tell you if you tell me.
Is that true?
Are you that excited?
The strongest among the trainees is Peruan Jun. Among the professors, it's Professor Dio Polsman and Professor Adelia. However, the strongest person among them all is probably my aunt.
Your aunt?
Trainee Isabel's aunt is Westwood Academy's director, Lady Cyrus Trisnine. She is a 6-star mage who has received the title Ice Synthesis from the Empire.
Ooh, 6-star.
A mage's stage can theoretically go up to 9-star, but the last person to reach that stage was from 3,000 years ago. Moreover, there are still discussions about whether or not it was true or not, and they say that the highest stage that a mage can actually reach is 8-star. There must have been less than 10 great mages who attained 8-star throughout the entire world. So truthfully, reaching 9-star is simply a legend.
I guess that the person who installed the spell that is protecting the Academy was also the Academy's director?
Who knows? You're probably right.
It's not something a 6-star could have placed, though. As I thought, something is amiss. Cyrus Trisnine. That woman may know something. I must meet her. Isabel.
Yes?
Actually, no. As long as I don't know how far Demigod's influence reaches, I can't get an innocent child involved. Depending on the situation, I might have to surpass the Academy's director myself.
Should I get to 7-star at least? 7-star? 7-star. It'll take 10 years if you're quick. Actually, maybe 20 years? Well, if I train hard enough, I should reach it by the time the vacation ends. What did you say? Well, alright. Who knows? Your bluffs may become reality one day. It's good to dream big and aim high. My dream isn't the only big thing. My love is huge as well. Will you check it for me? Wait. I can't. He's a student. Ahem. You should be careful from now on. If you keep acting shamefully to the professor, I will report about it to my aunt. This is why I don't like little kids. Little kids? I know, right? Excuse me? Professor Jane, what did you mean by that? Nothing, it's nothing. No need to rush. I just need to do what I can for now without mistakes. That's the quickest way.
2 weeks later.
Frey, you bastard! You dared to hurt me? I don't know what shady things you did, but there's no way I'd lose against a piece of trash like you. I'll kill you! Frey! Did you think I'd let it slide? I'll make you regret being born. I'll order all the boys to...
Magic missile.
Trainee David was sent back to his family to rearrange his nose properly.
His nose? Excuse me?
To rearrange his nose properly.
Ah, how silly. Well, I didn't expect anything from these kids, but you should at least have some class. I mean, isn't this place the prestigious Westwood Academy? Jeez, I'm in a bind. I need to get more practical experience to get used to handling mana in Frey's body. The white-haired dude over there, stop! Are you the son of a beach who wiped the floor with David and made a rag out of him? We need to talk. I hear you're good at using magic. Beach, don't you know me? I'm Alex Drimmond. I'm your upperclassman. You should be praising me. I can destroy a brat like you with a single scratch, Beach. So what exactly did you do to David? The boy your gracious upperclassman, cared for like a brother, you son of a Beach. You smashed his legs and nose, huh? How will you pay for that, you mustard? Jeez, is he insulting me or not? Oh, I'm asking just to make sure, but are you bullying me right now? Is that how you talk to your upperclassmen? Pay your respects. These little brats. What? Does nobody seem important in your eyes now that you've beautifully dealt with David? Do you know me or not? I went up to the round of 16 during the previous Glotine Magic competition. Do you still not understand? It means that today's your funeral, brat. Seems like you're really just singing praises to yourself as you threaten a poor underclassman with your friends. Don't be afraid, they're just here to spectate. Why would we gang up together to deal with a weak and puny boy like... Magic missile. Alex!
You shameless bastard! He was still talking!
You're not supposed to attack when your opponent is talking or transforming. Sorry, my bad.
I suddenly realized that this situation was silly and asked myself what I was doing with these kids.
What? Kids?
Bastard!
There's a certain limit to insolence! I'm the eldest son of the Gillard house, Golgarex.
I'm the second son of the Penarch house, Frix.
I'm Magic Missile.
Get him! I'm Magic Missile. I'm Magic Missile. I'm Magic Missile. Magic Missile. How meaningless. They were just a bunch of foolish kids. At this rate, I might get infected by their stupidity. Meaningless, 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 meaningless. Just what exactly are you doing these days? Oh, it's you? You've been creating bloodbaths everywhere you go with your magic missile. Are you aware that the other trainees are calling you Death Missile? Death? Missile? How embarrassing. What am I supposed to do? There's no opportunity for me to use spells stronger than Magic Missile. So cute. By the way, what do you want? I followed your advice. While I was aware that troll's blood could be used when engraving circles to increase the efficiency, the idea of mixing it with magical essence in a proportion of 7:3 was a breakthrough. Oh, that? Try using a half troll's blood while you're at it. It should work better. The special strength of trolls is adequately diluted within their blood. Indeed, an extreme breakthrough. Then, what will you teach me this time? When did I start tutoring her? Oh well. She is a talented kid. If I raise her properly, I could make her a 7-star. No, maybe an 8-star mage. Isabel, I'll talk about battling this time. Really? I'll leave to train during the vacations. If you come with me, you'll see the battling with your own eyes. However, it's going to be a harsh journey where you could lose your life. That's why, if you're not confident, you should... I will accompany you! Please take me with you to your training.